Okay, a new match. This will be fun. Very respectable names on Team North. New challenger team on Team South. And we'll see. Well, Antilates is streaming as well. Oh dear. I didn't include him in the on the list. I'm free players. Alright. Hello there. So this is a new Biter Battle match. And this one is between Steelaxe Supreme, playing on North here. We have team leader Factorybird. We have Awesome Patrol. And we have Nephrons. So, you know who those are. They're on Team North. And they just started exploring here. Looking for rocks. I'm not sure if they find any. Oh, look. Nephrons found one up there. And two more. Cool. On Team South, we have a challenger team called Undead Horde. Which has team leader Keithy, 1980. And Archangel, 007, and Retro Gamer. So these names are new. I haven't seen them play this before. So I'm not sure how well they will do. But we will see. We will see. These guys are North. They are veterans, speedrunners, so they will do well. The question is, how much of an opposition will Team South actually challenge these guys with? We'll see. I saw Archangel like lagging there for a second. What's with my UPS? Why it's going up and down? What's going on? Hello, Pidgey King. No, this is a different Archangel. It's not the one who made Angel mods. This is another guy called Archangel. Apparently he's on defense. And it looks like they're a bit misplaced because the biters are going straight through the forest there. So I might need to reposition those. Because now there's a biter at the silo. Yeah. Yeah, Team North really sped up quick with the burner city. So they're starting on mixed mining here, which means that they don't need to run very far to refill. I think that's a pretty good idea. And these guys are like, I mean, they appear to be rookies, but they let's see what they do. Alright, they're going for copper already. That seems early. Yeah, they don't have stone, so they didn't do exploring down here as Nephrons did to get the coal rocks, so they don't have any stone. And Keithy is going up to. Oh, he found coal rocks there now, so they get some stone, so they can get started with the burner miners. Did North set up some defenses yet? They did not. So there's a turret there, but biters are going straight through the forest just as for Team South. So Nephrons just finally setting up one pillbox, which will it will be enough for like, I don't know, 10 minutes more, something like that. I'm a bit worried here that they have a good pillbox, but it's a bit misplaced. We'll see. Keithy got a lot of stone now, so they can craft lots of burner miners. So they can get started for real. I really think that they should use the mixed mining for this, just on the burner city, just so that they can get it up and running quicker and not have to run all over to get more supplies. Archangel chopping some trees. There's some. Yeah, I think you notice now that the biter is going straight through there. So we can use the cheat debug settings thing and see where they're actually spawning. So the nests are like straight south, and it appears that most of these waves go through the forest here towards the silo. But a few have actually gone for the pillbox. Is this a public server? No, this is a tournament server. It's a 3 versus 3 match. But we do have a public server. Comfy has a public server running 24/7. So if you want to play Biter Battles, you can just go in there and play. There's nothing stopping you. Awesome Patrol, expanding coal. Nephrons is, I mean, these guys are speedrunners, they're quick. So they already have lots of iron up there. Can I spectate this game? Nope. Only a bunch of streamers are spectating this because we don't want too many players here, because that like lags the server and yeah, it's not enjoyable. So anyone who isn't streaming will have to watch a stream instead. That's what we've said for this setup that we have. Undead Horde now have a bunch of iron furnaces as well. Still a bit worried here about the biters that go straight through. Let's check the north pathing for biters. Yeah, there's a big forest. I see here the biters are actually forming an attack group, or several attack groups, but the threat is pretty low, so there's only like 3, 4, 5 biters in each group, but this is how they form, and this is the path they go for towards the silo. So yeah, you can even get attacked from the east side here. But I mean, putting up pillbox up here would like gather up most of these attacks. Maybe not all, but most of them. But for now, they're okay. They don't need more pillboxes than this. It looks like North is starting to get ready to research automation. Yep, so we can check the research queue, and they have automation started. South is starting on power as well. I still think that they should use the mixed mining to get the burner city up. Just because there's less travel time. No one has fed anything yet. We can see mutagen log here. So far the passive feed has been 29 red signs. I'm fairly sure that there will be some quick action in this game because, yeah, you know, this team with Nephrons, I mean, they are speedrunners. And they know how to play this. They will put pressure on the other team quickly. So, we'll see. Awesome Patrol ordered putting up a bunch of copper. Factoribert is he also lagging a bit? At least my FPS is stable now. I don't know why it wasn't earlier. Who knows? Factoribert put down another 7 red signs for automation. Ah, the new pumps look so weird. Well, they look like pumps maybe, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's fun that a new team is has joined the tournament here. So these guys with Keithy and Retro Gamer and Archangel, they haven't... they're not known in the Biter Battle community, so to speak. So it's fun that someone new is taking on this challenge to play in a tournament. Because we have so many people playing Biter Battles who for some reason don't want to play in tournament. Beats me. I'm in the tournament. Well, I'm supposed to be, but I'm not sure if we have a full team. We'll see how that goes. One is missing at the moment for my team. That's why we didn't have a match this weekend. We were supposed to play against Baguettes and the French team. They're actually streaming there. Everlord and Macau. I think Macau is in that team. Let me double check. Yeah, it's Everlord, Macau, and Neuro, who are in the Baguette team that the team I'm playing in, Comfy Industries, will be facing at some point. The progress. Steelaxe has lots of burner miners. Probably as many as they want. It's like at this point you start finish your automation research, and yeah, they have it finished. They are researching turrets now, and you start with electric miners pretty soon. Unless their goal is to just go all in on this, but I don't see why they would do that. So they have some personal assemblies here making gears and copper wire for faster crafting. Still only the one turret. Nephrem's is making a smelting line northward. Interesting. I mean, there's so many trees everywhere here. You could do it westward, if you want. I'm not sure what I would have chosen, actually. Archangel appears to be copying that blueprint to set down a new pillbox here, where he figured now that most of the attacks will come from. So South has researched automation as well, and next up they're going for military. I think that they should expand the burner city a bit more. Before they start on electric miners, just so that they're not really starved on the early resources. Wow, Nephrem's queued up a lot of science and then cancelled it to get it in the right order that he wants. So we can check the research queue now. So Nephrem said after turrets we do logistics, logiscience, military, steel processing, and military too. Okay. South is they're automating coal for power, and they're still doing on military research. Oh, interesting. Electric miner drill into stone furnace. I don't really like this because each miner drill feeds. Wait, what is it? You put 30 into a row of 48 furnaces. Okay, it's not 2 to 1, but oh well. Yeah. So a bunch of biters are now pressuring them already. But you see here, quite a lot of biters have died at this pillbox, even though I thought it was like very misplaced. Quite a lot of biters have died there. But the passive feed is pretty strong on this difficulty. Already 83 red signs has been fed passively to both teams. So Evo is up at 5.5%. And like threat is well over 200 now. So the groups attacking will like very quickly become quite large. So what's this, like 8 or something in this group? Even more, 10. Yeah, that's okay, 11 biters. So like every second minute now they will get like 30 to 40 biters attacking them, and that's a problem, as you can see here, because on Team North now there's no ammo in this gun turret. And the biters are chomping through the wall. And there's more biters. I don't think they have grenades yet. So Factoribert is there with a pistol, but put some ammo in the turret, but it will go down. So now they're all three trying to defend the silo. Wow. How's it going for South? They still have ammo in the pillbox. But like, that was scary. All of them had to abort whatever they were doing just to defend the silo there. And this is with no feeding at all. So North set up basic red science research, hand-fed, just to get stuff going a bit quicker here. Which is a good idea. Oh, they're low on power. Yeah, only... Oh, there's no pipe there, so there's only one steam engine working. These are some uncharacteristic mistakes. I can't even speak. From the Steelaxe team. They're not even going there to fix that problem yet, so I don't know if they are aware of it. Meanwhile, south, they have started to make some ammo, but they're low on coal here for their burner city. Kithy is replenishing some there. They have lots of power though, which North doesn't have. Factorbert went there to refill, but still only 3 steam engines, which is enough for now. But like as soon as you expand something, power will be low again. That being said, Nephrum's and Awesome Patrol, well, and Factorbert, have set up a smelting line here, so they have pretty much half a belt or more of iron going in already, making basic stuff like gears and belts. So just like the progress as the far as they come, North is very much ahead. At this point, Retro Gamer appears to be setting up basic red signs, just like North did here. They're using a different design with wooden chests, just so you can buffer up some more. But they are low on resources because their burner city is so small. I'm not sure why they haven't expanded it much more. So this is... it looks like this will be a pretty one-sided match. But still, I still think it's fun that a new team comes in and dares to challenge like the big established teams. So, like even though it was pretty certain on beforehand that they would be the underdogs, it's still fun that they participated here. And like everything they do, they will learn from. So they have. I mean, unless Steelaxe failed something, like they almost did there when their turret was destroyed and the biters were like threatening the silo. Unless Steelaxe loses somehow because they're not neglecting defense, I don't see how like the raw production is so much higher on the Steelaxe team now. So if they survive long enough, they will be able to put way more pressure on the South than the South can retaliate with. What are they researching now? So they have almost gun turrets, and not researching anything right now, but they will be buffering up science. I still think they should need more miners, so I'm not sure what they are doing. They're doing some manual defense instead of automating things. How's North's power? It's terrible. What are they doing? Factorbert is trying to automate coal to the power, but it ran out too quick. Yeah, it's only working halfway because they've expanded, but they haven't kept up with power, so... They're working on it. Yeah, so Keithy is setting up some more burner miners, which is a good idea. I think they need that. I'm not sure why he's... Okay, they don't have any stone. Oh, just set up some burner miners on the stone patch there in the mixed field. That's good. What's going on up here then? Is power fixed? Nope. But soon it will be, because Factorbert is expanding power by a lot. So, soon, in due time. Oh, I thought this was going to power, but it's just going up to the smelting line. Who needs power? What are they doing? I'll keep that up. So we're now... I'm not sure when we started. I think we started pretty late, like 10 minutes in maybe? Or 12, 13 minutes in. So we've been going for like 20 minutes or so. We're starting to see now that the passive feed is... yeah, there's some big pressure. South Silo is really under attack there. Do they see it? I don't think they do. I hope they'll notice it when a wall is destroyed. North seems fine, except for the power, which is still horrible. But south, yeah, no? Yeah, exactly, Xanther. So props to Team South to actually give them a fight. So they did find out that the biters were actually threatening the silo there, so they eliminated that threat. Is this some sort of red build? I'm not sure what they're doing up here. We'll see. How is the power on North? Ooh, it's working! They have power! I remember, like, from a year ago, when Clowntown and JD and those were streaming, like, the big biter battle matches, where there were, like, 10-15 players per team, or something like that. And there was always one guy on, was it JD's team? I don't remember. I don't remember. Who was always supposed to do power, and apparently always was behind, so the team was always low on power. I wonder if Factorbird is the new failure power guy. Oh, no, it's enough, it's enough. There's two, yeah, that's fine. So power will soon be automated, and no more worries there. It looks like Nephrum's he's built up. They have copper now as well. They're just so quick here. Yeah, they're really quick. There's quite a lot of iron here as well. 2 big patches. There's iron in the mixed patch. I mean, you could do a pretty sizable green science rush here if you wanted. Just because there's so much iron. Of course, there's lots of stone as well, in 2 different patches. And coal. So military science is also a good choice. But if you want, like, pressure really quick, you're better off going for green science. I'm still confused as to why they actually copy-pasted a ghost here, or blueprint, but haven't actually built anything on it. I think that they are starved on resources because they have comparably a very small burner city. So like they can't actually build turrets and ammo and so on because they're so low on resources. Just by like doubling the burner city would solve much of the problems. They do have machine guns, but still you want to automate things. You don't want to have to spend the time to manually defend this much. But if they want to survive much longer, they should get military 2 researched so that they can defend with grenades. Yeah, the waves attacking now are becoming pretty big, and if you fall behind, it will like you will struggle a lot. North has so much more production right now, so they can easily defend with these pillboxes, since they have lots of ammo in them, and that is fine. They still only have the one solo gun turret at the silo though, so let's actually check the this again. Yeah, look, so there's 4 groups attacking right now. 1 of them will attack the big pillbox, 3 of them will attack the silo, which has, again, only 1 gun turret. So that's a bit scary. I thought Awesome Patrol was going there to expand the gun turret, but it looks like he's preparing for stone there. Obviously sees the attack right now. Oh! Awesome Patrol is killed. Factoribert is trying to defend now. Nephrons is coming down. Have they grenades? No, they don't have grenades. Well, they did survive, but I mean, it's scarier than it should be for them to defend this. I don't understand why they're not putting up another turret. Is it just for a dramatic effect? Or what are they doing? I still think that the Undead Horde should expand the burner city a bit more, so they have more resources to work with. Yeah, this is running out of ammo here. It would be so much easier to replenish this if, again, they had a bit of a slightly larger burner city. But again, everything is practice for them, so... Steelaxe Supreme, they have red signs going, so they have a bit quicker research here for steel processing. And Nephrons is setting up some green signs, but it's so annoying with this forest, having to chop down trees every time you want to build something. That's what I don't like about the forest. And that's like, even though if you had been building on the west side here, you'd be soon be very limited, but you could get it up and running much more quicker than if you had gone on the north route. I mean, they're squeezing it in, so it's not too bad. Another attack coming here. But they do have 5 turrets now, so this will be cleared up quickly. South, they have set up some gun turrets in this pillbox now. So that should clear most of the biters attacking. They actually have 3. Several groups going to this pillbox instead of going through the left side. I don't know why that happened. They are setting up some miners now for automated smelting here. They, yeah, it's pretty apparent that they need some more practice. To do things a bit quicker and just scaling up. Whatever they're doing, just like double it before you move on to the next step, and like the total progress will be much quicker. I mean, of course, in biter battles, it's so chaotic because you're always attacked by biters. Especially once the other team starts feeding on you, then you'll be really pressured. So the passive feed, still no one has fed. The passive feed is like enough to keep you on your toes, so you can't really ignore defense, but you still have time to do other things. There was actually quite a lot of coal rocks here. Just not at the very beginning. North's power is fine at the moment. They put up mining drills, but they didn't put belts to it. I'm not sure what that is about. some odd priorities here from North. I mean, just looking at how quick the Steelaxe team here builds things makes me pretty scared for my own match when I'll be playing in this tournament. Because like you're trying to build stuff, you're trying to do it as quickly as possible, and then you look at the other team and they have like twice as much stuff anyway. Like before you have it, it's like you're like, oh dear, how did they get that up so quick? It's like, oh shit, we're behind, and panic, and then everything snowballs because there's just so much stress playing biter battles. So it's like when you're in playing biter battles, you're so focused on whatever you're doing, you have like such tunnel vision, and you don't even know what's going on with the other team really. This seems like big trouble for Undead Horde here. They're using so much ammo. Yeah, so the biters broke through the wall and now destroying the turrets. This is really tough for them. The biters apparently like wall, so they will keep staying down there to destroy the rest of the wall before they move on. But like during this time, the next wave will soon arrive. Yeah, look at this. There's so many biters. They have 500 threat. They're getting 4 attack groups this time, with I don't know, it's like 20 biters in each group. So even though they're about to clear this, the next wave is coming right after them. It's gonna be tough for them now. This pillbox is okay. It's a bit low on the ammo, but it's still okay. They have some automated iron now, but yeah, it's Steelaxe is in a different tier here, or a different league. They are in a very good position in this match, to say the least. Power is still fine. Factor Bert has connected the stone. So bricks are coming in. Again, there's trees everywhere here. Jack on my team, Comfy Industries, that I will play on, he says that trees are the worst enemy. Just because the amount of chomping you have to do to clear them. I'm a bit confused to what these belts are, and oh yeah, biters are here now. Everyone has to defend this at this point, so it's looking rough. North has started to feed just slightly. Nephrom's fed 54 red signs. I totally missed that, but they did, which pushed the Evo up a bit more and gave some more instant threat to Team South. Now South has had heavy attacks recently, and they killed them, which means that threat is going down. So at this point, North's threat is well over 100 more. But that, I mean, it balances back and forwards here all the time. So when North kills this wave, they will be lowering threat again. So it just goes up and down all the time with the threat. So how are they doing? Nephrom's cleared some trees with grenades, I'm fairly sure, because he did that up here. And they're starting on the walls for military science. They don't have any iron here though. I wonder if they will get this one, or if they will divert the flow from this. I don't know, or pick up the burner miner. South is still in this though. They're not out yet. They haven't been destroyed, but they are low on ammo, and production is quite limited. So it's tough for them. It really is. How is their research doing? They have soon researched logi science. They still have good amounts of power for comparing to what they're using. But like the biters here, they're gonna be so rough. Especially once... yeah, now there's no ammo here. Especially once North starts to feed. It looks like they're going for some military science. Oh, actually this is quite a lot of green science as well. Wow. So the green science here is not only for research, it is also for consuming, for pressure. But they haven't really fed it yet. They feel like they're in a pretty comfortable spot and are just keep building. They're just building more and more and more. South is still holding on, but it's starting to look grim for them. Without grenades to defend when North actually feeds that science they have stored up, it will not take long for... yeah, there we go. Yeah, so South now up to 20% evolution, which means medium biters will start spawn. Instant threat was increased by 350-ish, something like that. So yeah, it's just so many biters will spawn now on South. So this is still from the before the feed. So the big threat attack, the big attack, will come next minute or whatever. The next thing to spawn is on North now, because they alternate. So here's the attack on North, and like the minute after that, it will spawn on South again. So let's do South and check them later, because with 1100 threat, it's gonna be some serious amount of biters coming in here. And with over 20% evolution, we'll start to see some medium biters as well. But they're hanging in here, but without grenades, it's gonna be too hard, I think. They need to, again, expand some more resources, so they have, and finish the research for grenades. That's like their top priority, because this is gonna be really tough, really tough. I'm just waiting for like the big spawn to come now. They are under pressure, but they're still holding that last previous wave. Yeah, here's the big spawns. So I'm guessing, what was it, 5? Yeah, 5 groups at this point. Just because their threat was so much higher than Team North, and there's quite a lot of biters in each group as well. So this will be a tough wave. They'll probably need like 20 ammo in each turret to hold on to this wave. They don't really have that quite yet. So yeah, this will be tough. They have a few automated miners making iron. Most of it is going into ammo actually. Some is going up here. They have one assembly machine making red science. Oh, more labs. Yeah, they need to expand more and just build more, I think. But it's probably too late at this point, because Nephrons just fed another 250 green science. So they are up to 500 green science. How long are we? Say if we started 30 minutes in, this is something like 35 minutes into the match. And they have 500 green science. Yeah, we see here like the big amount of biters. It just cleared the ammo in these turrets so quick. Now it's probably beyond the point of no return here for Team South. Because they lost their turrets. They don't have any more turrets. So they don't have grenades. So I don't see them holding on for very many more minutes. I think they could clear this wave. But the next wave, probably not. And it's starting to spawn here now. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. Archangel was killed by a small biter. Yeah, it's... oh, Keithy died as well. It's rough for them. Retro Gamer is still alive here, trying to clear this. Archangel has a pistol, but Retro Gamer had a machine gun. I'm not sure why Archangel is still on a pistol. But yeah, they need the grenades if they want to defend this, and they don't have it, so... too bad for them. But I mean, it's a tall order to come in as an inexperienced team and play against Nephrums, who is pretty much one of the best speedrunners at this moment. It's so hard. It's so hard. Yeah, here comes... is this one group? No, this is two groups. Well, there's so many, and I don't think they can hold on this. Yeah, no. So... Oh, and there's medium biters there as well. So, yeah. This will probably be game, because I don't think they can defend this. Yeah, no, they're just being spawn camped pretty much now. And Factoribert just feeds to add more gasoline to the fire. Yeah, this is over. Too bad. It would have been fun if they managed to get grenades, because it's much easier to hold on once you have grenades. But yeah, it was their first match. GG. Solid victory for Steelaxe. Again, fun that a new team actually dares to join the tournament and challenge the experienced teams. Well done, Undead Horde. So, GG. Yeah, there's so many biters coming now. Just look at this, there's so many groups. Now, how did the map actually look? There's so many worms here. There's like at least one worm at every nest now. But I really like this pyramid-shaped nest area. It gives more room on the sides. So what did North actually end up with? They did get their military up and running. This looks like the standard Steelaxe thing that Anti-Elites did yesterday. They also have the startings of a mall here, I think, if they want to. Oh, maybe not, they're just doing stuff for red and green signs there. But the next step would be to go for flamethrowers. Was there actually an oil? There was oil out there, but that's pretty far away. Could have gone for it. Maybe. Maybe that would have been better just because it would be safer. But where would they fit in stuff for oil? They need more steel then, and they need iron for engines and stuff. I guess they would just clear up here. I'm not sure what their continuing build is, because we haven't seen it. Not that I'm worried, it's just that if the team I'm playing on managed to win against the Baguettes, we will then face this team. So it would be like slightly helpful for my team if we know what these guys are doing. So on the other hand, if my team loses against the Baguettes, then good luck for Baguettes facing them. It will be hard. it will be really hard. But this was fun. I think the matches were, well, of course, more even yesterday, but still fun nonetheless. Quit game.